Hello everybody, this is Michael1217. Welcome you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. And in this episode we are going to do the Palace of Winds, the 5th dungeon in the game, and the last main dungeon in this game. We're getting really close to the end of this. And there's something that I would like to say about this, and apparently I have to go all the way through this stupid hotel type of building again. But there's something that I want to clarify about this. I mentioned this before in a previous episode, that I'm going to do this dungeon on a fuzzy memory, in that I have not done this dungeon in 4 years. The last time I've done a full playthrough of this game was 2007. I remember that because 2007 was probably the worst year of my life, and the Minish Cap was like one of many games that helped me cope throughout the kind of frustrating year of 2007. And yeah, that's how I remember that. So that was the last time I've done this dungeon. My most recent playthrough of this game, like a 75% playthrough before I started the LP. This is about where I stopped, because I kind of wanted to do this on camera in kind of a fuzzy type of style, to where I don't exactly know like this like the back of my hand, you know, because I haven't done any practice of this. Because I just feel like it'd be more fun to record this that way. It would just, I mean, yeah, it might take a little longer than it would be if I had done practice, but you know, it makes it more fun. You know, I'm trying to stray away from the more walkthrough-ish type of style that I've been going with this LP. Even though I don't consider this LP to be a walkthrough, because I'm not doing everything there's to do in this game. But, you know, I'm kind of changing enough for this dungeon. So yeah, I really don't know what to expect, because I have the worst memory. Like, I have such a bad short-term memory of some of these things. Like, I mean, if I play a game a lot, like through a big repetition, then I do eventually remember things. But you know, this game I've played through probably 3 times. I'm already trying to figure out these red and blue switches here. Okay, let's get rid of these P-hats first. These are kind of pissing me off. But yeah, I mean, you know, you could probably give me like 5 playthroughs of a game, and then I'll probably be able to know it more like the back of my hand, no matter how long it took me to get through it. Like A Link to the Past LP, like, that was the first time I played A Link to the Past in like 10 years, maybe less than that, but you know, I hardly did any practice runs with that LP, so a lot of it was kind of like how I'm doing this dungeon. It was kind of a fuzzy run of the game. Does pushing this block doing? I feel like it does. Okay, so it allows us to get to that switch, which actually will help us there, and I'm assuming we had to split off here. I kind of want to get rid of the enemies first. There's a Staufa over here that I want to get rid of. And actually, I believe you refer to these always with the S at the end, Staufos. Alright, so let's switch these. Yeah, I don't remember anything about this. I mean, I'm sure a lot, some of this will come back to me, but at this point, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. So let's just push this out of the way, and simple enough. So yes, this is more like it as far as the wind-themed dungeon. Oh, I remember these. These things blow up if you run into them. You have to be careful with those. Oh, I have to keep going. Shit. Okay, now I have to wait for that thing to come back and see if there's anything bombable here. Oh, my sound is like really low. I can't hear. That's alright. It's probably nothing important anyway. I'm gonna wait for that to come back in my direction. But yeah, this is more this is more like a wind-themed dungeon, because we're up in the sky, you know, unlike the Fortress of Winds, which, you know, it's kind of confusing because we had oh fuck, no, okay, that's not okay, but yeah, the Palace of Winds is not to be confused with the Fortress of Winds, which is dungeon number 3, and that had, you know, as I said many times before, that dungeon hardly has anything to do with the wind whenever you actually play in it. Let's not worry about the south, that was something we didn't do. Oh, fire. But this is more of a wind dungeon, and this is one of the best 2D dungeons in the Zelda series, in my opinion. Ow. Okay, we can't get down here yet. I do remember that we need something later on to to activate those. These annoying bombs from the cave of flames around here. Damn it, get out of my way. We have clouds. Eslo won't. Yeah, I called him as true name this time. Eslo, that's right. Even though we're at the end of the LP, I'm gonna try to get used to that. Okay, so let's switch this. Might as well. Nothing else we can do here. We have one of these stupid things. Just wait for it. I'm gonna try. I mean, you know, this game, like, I was thinking of like hitting that rolly spiky thing and just going through there with invincibility, but you don't really have that in this game. Where you take a hit and you're invincible for a little bit and you can run through obstacles. That doesn't quite work. Okay, we're gonna have to be creative. Oh, you know what we can do here is lay a bomb down and just set off. Yeah, really glad we got these remote bombs that go off by our command. I don't know if, like, those can stay down as long as you want them. I don't know if they eventually go off on their own if you wait long enough. But yeah, really nice item to have. We have a wizard. Oh, this is the first time we've seen wizardrobes. I think we saw them briefly in a previous dungeon. But yeah, to kill these to move on. Wizardrobes are always annoying in the Zelda series. They do their typical thing. They all split off, and I mean, they do differ in different games, but in the 2D games, they typically seem to be the same. Let's just get rid of all these. I don't think there are any, like, fake ones. So, let's get rid of this. That's the last one. And, oh, what the hell? There are more of these? What the jeez? Okay, let's get the boomerang out. I wonder if the boomerang's effective on these. Oh, I have 2 fairies. Holy crap. Did that not hit him? I don't think they hit him. Hold on, let's try this. Okay, it does stun them, but then again, there's like a million of these things around here. Jeez, this is kind of relentless. I don't remember there being that many wizardrobes here. Okay, well they're not messing around this dungeon as far as the mini bosses. I mean, of course, being the last main dungeon in the game, this is easily gonna. Oh, really? We get this? Okay, well this is the main item of the dungeon. I didn't realize we were gonna get this early. You see, this is completely fuzzy to me. So this is already kind of cool. But yeah, this is the main item of the dungeon, the Rock's Cape, and it's pretty much the same thing as the Rock's Feather from Link's Awakening, where you are able to jump. However, this is a little bit better than that because you actually get to float in the air for a short time, like I'll show you here. We gotta be careful of that, though. So you can glide for a little bit with this. And this will also allow you to move upward on these clouds. But I think... Hold on, let me check this out over here. I want to see if I can do this right now. Because these panels right here, these kind of work how they do in Super Mario World. Yeah, you know how they flip over, you can just kind of jump into them. And that leads us to your Redicam piece. I didn't think that was going to be anything special, but, you know, figured I'd show off that mechanic off. Because this works very similarly to the panel, you know, these types of gratings in Super Mario World. I hate this fire! Jeez, I hate this little area. Let's get out of here. Apparently when you're burning, you can't move on to the next screen. That's really annoying. Okay, so we can jump up these clouds now. This does have some nice vertical height to it as well. And you'll be seeing this a lot in this dungeon. I do remember this. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, being the last dungeon, like the last main dungeon in the game, naturally it's going to be pretty difficult. And it's difficult all around, in all around aspects, as far as the puzzles go and enemies. There are a lot of enemies in this from what I remember, and they can be pretty tough. As we saw with those wizardrobes, that took away most of our health. Okay, so what you kind of need to learn just how far you can jump with this. I think you do have a pretty good jump here. I feel like there's something south over here. I want to explore this to its fullest. Okay, well, I don't think we can get to that. I think that's blocked off. Like, I don't think we can land on that simply by jumping on it. So let's just go over here. Watch out for these. Gotta time this jump pretty nicely. Not too hard. Okay, so this looks like we're gonna have to do some creative splitting off. Well, first we do some creative block pushing. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we actually need to do when we split off. Oh boy. Okay, so we have to hit all 4 of these switches at once. Okay, I do remember this. And I'm just guessing we just gotta do this. You don't have to go into any, like, special formation, just do this. And you gotta be careful, though, because, you know, you have 3 links, but, you have 4 switches, so you have to make sure you hit 2 of them with one of your links. Oh, this would work. We don't use the cane. I mentioned this before, we don't use the cane attack that much in this game. As far as, like, fighting enemies. Like, it's not used as often as the Gust Jar or the Mole Mitts, you know, from the other dungeons. Flame Lantern is meh as far as usage goes, but, you know, oh well. Alright, so it looks like we have some wind here. We're gonna be careful here. This kind of reminds me of the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time. So you gotta be careful with that. But there are a lot of dungeons in Zelda games that have this kind of thing. Like, Twilight Princess had something like this too. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention there. I think... Okay, let's have our rock... No, never mind. Let's get up here. Get away from the wind. Okay, let's get Rock's Feather out. Our cape. I'm probably gonna... You know, I'm more used to Link's Awakening. I'm probably gonna be calling that Rock's... No! Jump! Okay, you're supposed to... I mean, I guess you don't have to jump for this, but eventually we will be needing the wind to blow us across. I'm guessing we're going to be using the wind to blow us across large gaps. I mean, it's just too tempting for them to do. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, this is fine. I'm probably going to need the cane. Right after saying I'm not going to be needing the cane very much, well, looks like I will be. Okay, so let's make this... Oh, shit. Just get up here. Don't... Okay, thank you for not taking me to the beginning. Let's just wait. Too bad there's no iron boots in this game. Oh, damn, that goes away after a while. I didn't realize that. Okay, just keep going straight. Keep going straight. No! Fuck. Okay, this is... Oh, wow, this is hard. Okay. Alright, gotta do this really quickly. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Okay, wow, I don't remember this being that hard. Okay. Damn. Okay, so we have a panel here. Let's get our cape out. Just go down here. Yeah, we know, Eslo. We're not stupid. We're at the end of the game here. Even though I just got my ass kicked and I'm at 3 hearts right now. Okay, and then you can jump back up through these. I'm afraid of yeah, there's always one like in those groups of groupings sitting there. Okay, so now I have to time this to wait for that platform to show up. Yeah, I would have to say this is probably my favorite dungeon of any 2D Zelda. This is really cool. I mean, it's really close between this and Temple Droplets. I think I mentioned this before, that this game, in my opinion, has the best dungeons overall of the 2D games, and really of the series. No, well, not the best of the series, but the dungeons in this game are amazing, I think, and definitely some of the best of the series. And I think this game has the best dungeons of the 2D games. They're just so creative and well thought out. That was just jumped too far. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of control your jump there. You don't have to like float the full distance. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to get 3 here. Oh wow, that goes fast. Okay. Just be calm. What the hell? Okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad, I guess. But where do we take this? Okay, push that. Gotta be careful. Be quick here. We're almost out of meter. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, let's get rid of this. That way that's not in our way. Probably should have did that beforehand. Yeah, it's always good to, you know, like, if you see something to split off with, but you don't know exactly what you're going to do with it, it's good to kind of check ahead and see exactly what the game is wanting you to do. Okay, so be quick here. Be on the very far edge. Just move quickly. Remember, you can't roll on this, so don't try to roll to go quicker. Otherwise, you lose your clones.